All right, hello, and welcome once again to Amy's. Hi, I am Anti-M, joined by the wonderful Frost and Pyro.
Hello, everybody. How are we?
All right, and we have had an electrifying bracket. Once again, seeing Burnign return in great form as always. Yberrie with some crazy Ori gameplay, and I am so excited to see how things work out this bracket.
Yeah, I actually saw you getting quite excited in chat earlier about some of the things Yberrie was doing. Some Ori tech that I'm quite oblivious to, but apparently is very, very cool. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Ori commentating to you.
I am. Yeah, I am one of the worst people to commentate Ori because I will not shut up about this character. But that being said, we are going to be having some Ori gameplay. There's so many things I'm seeing Yberrie really make use of that I don't think you really have to do yet, but it's really cool seeing it. Right? You have things like Dare Bash, Flame Reverse. Honestly, those two things alone already is a lot more than a lot of Ori players are really looking to make use of for now, right? And really seeing that stuff get mastered is where you really start to see these players shine, but already taking the time to try to implement them to begin with is already really cool.
I think we see that a lot with some of the Ami players, not so much like taking the advanced techniques and putting them in later. They put them in early because it's these super flashy, really cool stuff. So I think that's what makes Amis really exciting, especially in our region. There's a big thing about taking all the really cool tricks and trying to do it yourself, and this wanting to learn that, which I think is really good to see. Like this wanting to learn from all of our players and wanting to really take the gameplay to the next level.
Oh, absolutely. That being said, gotta make sure to dial back where you have to dial back. Right, there's one time where I complimented a player on, utilizing Edalus side B when they noticed that their opponent wasn't parrying it, and they ended up creating a side B at a disadvantage habit for the next, 2 years. So we got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, it's like thinking do too much of it and it's useless,
Yeah, gotta make sure you're using everything in the right moments. But either way, speaking of the right moments, it is the right moment to begin on Forest Floor between Burnign and Yberrie, a matchup to behold.
Already we're seeing the projectiles being thrown outside being sent across stage and the finisher being set up with a beautiful parry from Yberrie, and another one from Burnign for his own bomb getting set up and taking the advantage so far.
Yeah, I mean, pocket parry always gonna be great. Oh my god, that's 2 for 2. Yberrie on deck with the finisher parry timings. Burnign's gonna be really careful if he wants to make sure to avoid having that happen on repeat.
It's taking away a lot of utility. I mean, we've seen Burnign many times before use the finisher as a lot of stage control, but also finishes. If Yberrie's able to punish that takes away a lot of Burnign's already established game. So it's going to have a weird adaptation from Burnign here to try and avoid that, either using the bomb slightly differently or not using it at all.
Yeah, and you can see right now Burnign more than ready for Yberrie's tricks. Was able to DI in on the Flame Reverse, not going to die there, going to be able to take that stock, going to be able to dash right onto stage even if the bomb is parried. So ready for it all. Burnign is playing this neutral very well.
The techs and just awareness of Molly's kick coming in really handy right now. But Yberrie answering right back with the old up hit, not a kill move, by the way, right off stage. And just like
I mean, no purple.
Even again.
Yeah, I mean, either way, no purple, no harm, no foul, as both players on 2 stocks just looking to try to see who gets that first neutral win. Burnign, has to slow the pace of the game down, or this Ori will just run all over him. And great dash dancing, great use of this stage to just stay out of Ori's range. But Yberrie just right now able to get right into the thick of things.
again using the shine for so much advantage right now, and what a beautiful catch, punishing the air dodge with an up smash to close out the stock nice and early here. Yberrie only on 50%. Burnign's got a bit of groundwork to cover.
Yeah, and just like that, you know, Burnign now in a very rough position when he had the lead for a large part of this game. Right now, you know, has to really break that momentum. Forward Strong going to be able to start things off. A bat in, you know, mild advantage. It's a little bit crazy to really see it come on out, but Down Strong also going to be taking that stock earlier than anticipated.
Yeah, we've seen two Strongs from both players kill a little bit earlier than they probably should have, but no worries, because right now Yberrie is pushing Burnign so far off stage. Beautiful tech though, once again, so consistent with the Burnign to be able to get back on stage, but the up air setting so far back. Beautiful tech as well, and but 115%. Burnign's in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, 133% and climbing. This is when Flameiver starts to get a lot more dangerous for Burnign here. You know, but with Ori off stage, this could be big. You know, we've heard Rendered Spy talk about how strong Malo's edge guarding is in this matchup. So if Burnign has everything ready, you know, he just has to get Yberrie off stage just once. Oh, and a beautiful parry!
Sitting the finisher right back to where it came. Beautiful way to finish off the first game of winners semis finals.
I believe it is winners finals, but winners semis.
Winners finals.
Winners finals? Okay. Yeah, I was sure it was winners finals because I saw a crazy winner semi set, but either way. All right, I mean, we're being told that it's not an intentional teabag, but those were definitely teabags regardless of intention. So it's a question of, can Burnign keep in this? You know, can you keep your wits about yourself? Can you avoid getting really tilted off of this? Right? And going to be taking things to another starter stage and be Tower of Heaven.
I actually think this is already a really interesting pick here from Burnign. We've seen Yberrie use this platform so effectively, but again, Burnign with the finisher and bombs takes so much stage control. I wonder what the intention and thought process behind this stage really is.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's a real question of, you know, what can Malo get out of this that Ori can't? Because these top platforms, you know, very difficult for Malo to traverse around if Ori's sitting there waiting with a plat drop available, but Burnign with the up tilts, with the up strongs, just more than ready for these plat drop opportunities. It's the grounded neutral that Burnign's really struggling with.
I mean, as soon as the neutral is taken, Yberrie, a beautiful state of advantage there, a beautiful combo just juggling Burnign back and forth across the stage. A few of the platforms that you were just talking about coming into play mid-combo and juggling with Shine, just a beautiful display of what Yberrie really is capable of, and an even more beautiful parry, followed by an F-Strong to quickly finish off the first stock of this game.
Yeah, and right now, you know, one F-Strong and another in return. Burnign and Yberrie going to be even in stocks, even in F-Strongs. And if Burnign can continue this control, it could be an even game count, but Yberrie's not going to let it go anywhere easily.
And currently, Yberrie, speaking of going anywhere easy, Burnign's being sent right off stage, near towards the blast and recovering nicely though, and is now having a little bit of a ward of his own. A few down airs and a few neutral airs to be able to take a few percent of Yberrie. Yberrie doesn't really seem to care though. Never mind, Burnign with a beautiful parry. And now we're back to neutral.
Yeah, I mean, returning to the neutral is more than fine for Malo here. Just needs to find a way how to get back onto stage. We've seen these bombs get parried over and over and over again. Yberrie's just so ready for it. One big string could start it off. Upstrong not going to connect from Burnign.
Yberrie currently just looking for a kill here, but a few of Burnign's mix-ups and parries, unfortunately just missing the F-Strong parry from Yberrie, and then just like that, F-Strong zone. And then that is Burnign's second stock done and dusted. But currently the pressure off stage is immaculate from Burnign, just hovering at there, threatening the down air, and finishes flying off stage. The bat will send sky high, but it's no home run just yet. Yberrie just holding on, and it will be a bomb to finish off Yberrie's second.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a treat, and I have to watch these players because they always have more in the tank, more tricks up their sleeves. And Burnign right now has Yberrie off stage, looking to start another kill. Not going to be able to get it with the finisher. These edge guards, these ledge traps, not as powerful as we're hoping. If you're a Burnign fan,
I mean, yeah,
Yberrie right now.
The verticality of Yberrie is currently mixing up Burnign quite a little bit. It's just the mix-up of height is seeming to catch the bombs off guard, and it'll be his own finisher to send flying to the opposite blast zone, and that will be game 2 to Yberrie.
Yeah, and Yberrie just continually bringing out trick after trick after trick, just taking Burnign to the brink in the... right now, winner's side for Burnign is in a lot of trouble. Your back is against the wall. Where do you go here? Treetop Lodge. We know Burnign is not going to salty run back. Instead, going to be bringing it over to Treetop Lodge. We've seen so many little tricks from Yberrie already. We've seen the Flame Reverse. We've seen the Sign Tap F Strong. We've seen the parries on all these finishers. And right now, what does Burnign have in response to all these tricks?
Well, actually, I was playing Burnign just earlier today, before the tournament, and there were a few little... We were playing on Treetop Lodge, and I noticed there were a few little tricks. Sorry, it actually wasn't today, it was a few days ago. But when we were on Treetop Lodge, there were a few little... I won't spoil too much, but there were a few nice little bomb setups that Burnign was able to pull off that honestly were quite unexpected. And just like that, bounce on the head with the bomb and then forward it straight into the bottom blast zone. That's all you need to get the first stock. And looking for a second, Burnign all the way off stage, but takes an unfortunate SD.
Yeah, and right now, finisher in a lot of contention here. Burnign in a lot of trouble, not going to be able to make use of the finisher, but keeping this Ori off stage in disadvantage, not in full control, is more than perfect.
I mean, as you're saying, being in control right now, it's a little bit of a juggle game. Burnign able to find a little bit. Yberrie getting back on stage, and it's actually not sort of whose control it is until a random move will catch Yberrie off guard, and sometimes that's all you need. That element of surprise might be enough to get you a free stop.
Yeah, I mean, that F tilt was something that Yberrie just definitely was not ready for. Looking for the up strong off of that sign charge, not quite gonna be able to get it. Burnign with these techs, you know, it's so consistent for Burnign to just always get these ledge techs, but wow, you know, Yberrie's still just putting on so much pressure despite being a full stock behind.
The no fear is what we actually love to see from these players. No matter how far down you are, there is always an opportunity for a comeback, and that's the mindset you really need in these situations. It definitely helps that Yberrie's already 2 games up and doesn't really have too much to lose from this one game. But that extra pressure can sometimes just be enough to get the opponent off guard and take the game round in your favor. And in this case, it could actually be the set.
Yeah, I mean, but right now, you know, Burnign just able to rack up so much extra credit, 70% on this Ori. Yes, you drop a stock there, but we see Burnign still has so many more tricks up his sleeve, you know, with the finisher setup, just batting it right off the side, and a single to start. Can Burnign get the Grand Slam?
You're absolutely right. That was a nice little setup, just Yberrie slowly falling as the bomb came to say goodnight. But we're going into game 4 on Frozen Fortress. It'll be interesting to see how the platforms are used on this stage. And, you know, the home crowd here might actually be quite interesting. We've got the Ice fans watching, and as you said, can we have a Grand Slam from Burnign?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Burnign still looking to bring out so many more tricks. You know, we saw the side B on recovery. I just want to give a shout out to that one in the last game. This guy just always brings out something new, and it's so much fun to see. And Yberrie just right now, oh god, I guess we don't need to see something new because gonna be starting off game number 4 in the same way as game 3, Burnign in a strong lead.
Yeah, same way. We saw it just one game ago. Same bonk as well, same bomb. But Yberrie answers right back with, again, the up air. We've seen that a few times this set.
Oh boy.
It will be enough to just start your own little streak. Currently, Yberrie looking for the first percent of the stock, and will find it with an up air streak and pushing Burnign a little bit back before Oh, never mind. An unfortunate fall from Yberrie, and that would be SD.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's one of the biggest issues, right? If you have so many things to think about, that mental stack really starts adding up, and you might find yourself, pushing harder than you're really used to doing. If Yberrie's going to play like this, you cannot be SDing like that.
Exactly. Sometimes you really have to pace yourself no matter how fast you are, because accidents like that do happen. But the nice parry from Yberrie, waiting just a little bit to send Burnign sky high, but with those up strong, Burnign is looking to do the same to Yberrie and hopefully make it 2-2.
Beautiful DI from Burnign. Going to be just continuing to survive as long as possible. 176 and counting. What a stall with the bat. Still bringing out something new here. Right now, 181. Still nowhere close to purpling.
Yberrie
could do it.
Going to finally get on the up air, will do it again. But
and still no purple.
No, maybe up air really isn't a kill move. Maybe it's just the DI we had along the way. But
yeah, either way, right now, what DI you need is the combo DI. Yberrie in a lot of trouble, 110. And we know if anyone's going to have a Malo set up for a kill, it's going to be Burnign, looking for it all. Not going to be able to get it just yet.
But I mean, 141%, that will be enough to catch something off guard, and the beautiful back air will send Yberrie to the right blast zone, unsuspected from the hitbox angle, but that is a way to take the game and make it dead even 2-2. One game to set you in grand finals. This is going to be a little bit of pressure. This grants you the safety net you really want for that bracket reset.
Yeah, but it is, in the end, still going to be Yberrie's counter pick and going to be the salty run back. Here we are, back on Frozen Fortress. This could be a mistake. This could be the way to go. I've always said, right, if you're going to pick a stage, be willing to salty run back on it, because if you lose in the salty run back, you never should have gone there in the first place. But right now, Yberrie says, hey, you know what? The last game was a fluke. It doesn't matter how it went, because this one will be in my favor, and Burnign will be the one going down.
Going down, Burnign might just be heading off to the side, not quite finding Burnign, but whistling off to the right side. Now up high, not down, but to the side. A beautiful bash catch from Yberrie will be enough to find Burnign's first stock, avoiding taking the SD from last game and using it maybe as fuel for this game. Yberrie's got a few tricks up his sleeve now.
Yeah, and right now, Burnign, now at a deficit. We haven't seen that in a while for these games. But right now, it just needs to seal out this stock. F-Strong going to be able to do it. Only 38% on this Malo. Okay? If you have less than 60%, that's really just one full conversion for these players. So you just really have to be ready to DI everything properly. These F-tilts are insane. Burnign, what the hell?
And parries like that will be enough to get you going. Both players now even, but Burnign done some beautiful work to catch up here. Unfortunately, not quite. Finding another parry and an up strong to set high, not going for the combo. The finisher in
the
position.
Finisher!
And that will find the kill unsuspectedly. Yberrie has lost another stock, and suddenly Burnign
Bash?
and the bash will send. Burnign lives, and Burnign is coming back on stage to try and take this set back in a reverse sweep.
Yeah, and the upstrong nerf on Ori, it might have been a few months at this point, but it's still hurting in ways that you did not expect. Yberrie just barely not going to be able to seal out that stock. Burnign has a decent amount of time to play with. We've seen him survive for so long on these. Has the bomb, has the wall tech, has the life for just a tiny bit longer. Not able to get any more extra credit, but 30% is a good start and finish.
And just like that, it's not any bombs, it's not any fancy strong attacks, it's a simple forward tilt to send Yberrie off the left side and come back 3-0 in a dominant fashion from Burnign.
An insane reverse sweep from Burnign to take it to grand finals winner's side, and we've seen Burnign and Grands time and time and time again. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is his moment. But right now, Yberrie dropping down to losers, that is a scary Ori to have to face on the way up.
You know, we could actually potentially be seeing a run back before we saw Unladen and Yberrie catch hands with each other, and that was a very, very good set to watch. Unladen very, very strong. But speaking of, I do believe we'll be on seeing Unladen very, very soon.